next, to discuss an upcoming event and some of the educational work their organization does, we have Kelsey Schapker, Executive Director of Autism Evansville. Kelsey, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me, April.
You're welcome. So tell me about the mission of Autism Evansville.
Sure. Autism Evansville, really our whole focus is the family. The second that that family gets a diagnosis, they come to us and we walk them through those first 4 major steps after receiving that diagnosis, or they can also come to us ahead of time and we can say, hey, here's some locations in town that do diagnostic testing.
When you said 4 major steps, what are those?
4 major steps is applying for the family support waiver. You need to approach the school system and discuss getting an IEP in place, really talk about what is best for the family and what that child needs. Is it any kind of early intervention therapy like speech or OT, maybe some ABA, and then just talking as a family and saying, how are we going to move forward as a family and support our child and advocate for them?
Well, and I think that's a good way of putting it, is that the family has the diagnosis.
That's right.
I mean, we tend to think of it as, well, the child is diagnosed, but it's something that affects the whole family.
It does, and I can speak from experience for that. It's life-changing. When your child receives a diagnosis, you're all in as a parent and as an advocate, and you have to learn how to best support your child and what they need.
And that can be, I mean, that involves everything, right? Their school and as far as any extracurricular activities, maybe.
It does. And you know, maybe that child could be non-speaking or nonverbal, and what does that look like? And every child or adult with autism is different. So once you meet one person with autism, you meet one person with autism.
Yeah, that's what somebody else had said. And that's very interesting, because I think we tend to put like this blanket over it,
yes.
but it can mean so many different things.
It's different for everyone, and everyone's journey is different.
So what region do you all serve?
We are right here in the tri-state, Autism Evansville, and we support 7 counties right now, and we have a very big announcement coming up within the next few weeks that is really going to focus on maybe some different areas, and so we're very excited.
What is it? Tell me.
I know, I wish I could. We're very, very excited.
So are the 7 counties in Indiana currently?
Yes, okay. Just that tri-state region, Vandenberg, Posey, Gibson, Warwick, Pike, Spencer, and Knox.
And then do you have a headquarters that you're working with also? Is it just something here? I mean, how are you?
No, local. No, all funds raised stay local, and they are poured back into our 4 programs of support and just giving back to those families.
So what are some of the programs your organization provides?
Sure, we do our parent support groups, we do family fun events, and we do community training for first responders, and we have trained hundreds of first responders over the last several years. And then we also do our autism support program, which really allows families to seek out that early intervention therapy for their child, and we will help fund that for those families who are waiting for the family support waiver.
So why, you talked about how you train first responders. Why is that so important, or how did that come about?
That actually came about just within my own personal journey. It's something that I wanted to bring to Autism Evansville when I accepted the role, because I was discussing with so many first responders that they had a lack of knowledge regarding autism, and I said, let's change that. So we've worked with first responders of all types, Vandenberg County Sheriff's Office, Evansville Police Department, Evansville Fire Department, Evansville Regional Airport, and just training those first responders of what autism is, how can you help, what it looks like, just so many different aspects.
That's what I was wondering, were they called maybe by a family to come and help with somebody in the family who has autism? And
sure, that's the best part about the training, is that wherever we are that day, we will tailor it, whether we're at another nonprofit, just educating their staff of what autism is, versus when we're at the police academy for brand new officers, their training is going to be drastically different than someone else.
Sure, that makes sense. Now, do you think the understanding of autism has improved locally, or, I mean, are there just still a lot of misconceptions? Or
I think it has improved since I've taken on this role over the last several years. There definitely is a lot more positive talk about autism and just the acceptance, not only the awareness, but the acceptance. But I definitely think we still have a long way to go.
Why do you think that is?
I think people are, honestly, they're just scared. They don't know what autism is, or maybe they don't know how to talk to their kids about it or what to say. And that's one of the best parts of our role here at Autism Evansville, is just educating the public that it's nothing to be afraid of.
When people are afraid of what they don't understand.
Yeah.
So, now how do you connect with other organizations in the area?
We have a lot of community partners that we work very well with, especially through our autism support program when it comes to funding for that family, whether their child is receiving therapy, whether that's Easter Seals or CPT or different other organizations in the area. We work very well with them.
So are people referred to you, or do they seek you out? How does that work?
No, they seek us out. We like to say we're a very well-kept secret until people know that they need us. And that's the best part, is that you don't need a referral. You can just pick up the phone and call, or shoot us an email, and we'll get started.
Do you think there are a lot of parents, too, though, that maybe are in denial? I mean, how do you?
Oh, yes.
How do you deal with that?
I think that is one of the best parts about the role, is just encouraging those parents to advocate for their child. Acceptance is a big, big part of receiving a diagnosis for your child, but also advocating for them, empowering them, supporting them, and what they need to do well on their autism journey.
Well, because it's not just like they get a diagnosis and that's how it is. There are things that they can do to improve the situation, right?
Right. Whether it's early intervention therapy or going to the school system and saying, hey, I think my child might need some support. There's a lot of different avenues that parents can take.
So you guys have an event coming up, is that correct?
We do. Our rescheduled Taking Steps for Autism Walk and 5K. Unfortunately, weather got the best of us in April. Yes. But we have rescheduled it, and we have a very big announcement at the walk.
At the walk. Okay, well, you don't have to tell me that, but where is the walk? And you said, is it a 5K?
It is.
Okay.
It's a lot of different things that day. It's a walk and a 5K. It's from 8 to noon at the Vandenberg 4-H, June 21st.
And what do people do to register for that?
They can just go on our website. There's a big registration button. They can't miss it. It's right there. Yeah.
So what will happen? Are people paying to participate? Are they raising donations? What are they doing with this walk?
Definitely both. And just also, we're just walking as a group and families, and we're just celebrating those loved ones on the spectrum, and we're taking those steps, walking with them on their journey, and just celebrating and advocating for them.
So did you say, have you had the walk before?
Oh, yes.
Okay, and how does it do usually?
It's a well-attended event. It's massive. Yes, we've had to bring in security from the sheriff's office just to help with crowd control and getting people in and out, and it's great. It's
so
such
food
a great
trucks?
event.
Are you?
We do not do the food truck. That is not our avenue.
I understand. So how can people learn more about Autism Evansville?
They can visit our website, autismevansville.org, or my email address is listed right on there, and they can just click that and we'll get started.
Well, thank you so much, and good luck with your walk.
Thank you.